this team. We've got game one on the screen, Gladiators versus Team Secret.
We'll see how quickly Team Secret can jump onto this Gladiator squad. Can OSM get them off to a fast start though? Knight with the intercept. LCT waiting as Maxi will dive in on the side. Now Sad looking for Knight. Got KB1 all the way at the back, and he will recharge here for Team Secret.
Yeah, Max getting bumped here. Good on LCT to make that save there. You saw it was looking a little bit close. Right now, Secret definitely starting with some offensive pressure as they are trying to see how strong the defense is from Gladiators, but they've been holding out, and you can see it even here. The nice pass out. Max gained some ground here for Gladiators, and maybe there's even a chance to turn something in on offense. They got a double commit out of Team Secret, but still, that consistent pressure not necessarily fast enough to set a scoring opportunity.
Well, Knight will dish this off to KB1. Here comes Team Secret. Flip reset to pop that over. And that's well defended on the backboard by OSM. We know this Gladiators team can defend until it kind of gets to be overwhelming pressure like we saw from Team Liquid earlier. OSM, quick outlet to Maxiu, and that goes off to the corner. Knight might have been in a real tough spot there. Sad will pitch us across, and now it is KB1. Knight across the way. Flip reset, drop it off, and it's sent away. Sad with the rebound. Top right, no, it's off the post and away.
Just off the post, but good pressure from Secret. Those shots were looking very dangerous. And yet still, Gladiators holding on. This game has only been 2 minutes gone by. There's still time, plenty of time left here, but it hasn't been necessarily too one-sided. They've been sharing the ball around a lot, and even Team Secret, no consistent offensive pressure here. I think Gladiators, they look so much better than they did in the first series, but that's a good shot. Oh no, it's gonna miss out. And Maxu will clear it away and lead the charge forward.
Well, this is where the mentality of Rocket League comes into play as well. You miss a couple opportunities like that, and this Gladiator squad is hanging around here in game one. Suddenly, all momentum can start to shift in a hurry. KB1 with a big clear downfield, and LCT is going to have this easily. Oh, he didn't get it out to the wing, though, and OSM has to come bail out the squad again. He's got a full tank of boost. Intercepted by Sadness, and Knight bumped out of the way, so now KB1 can bring it right back in, and it's always dangerous when you've got KB1 starting to bear down on you.
And offense, though, Gladiators has not necessarily been there either. They've only got one shot recorded so far versus the 6 that Team Secret have been able to put on them. Still 2 minutes left in game, and even though Secret do have those shot totals, the defense from Gladiators, which I think a lot of people were questioning coming into the event, and even after that first game, has tightened up. They have not given too much ground to Secret.
Knight waiting inside the goal, and he may be called into action here. OSM shot was blocked away at point-blank range, and now it's Sad trying to bring this across LCT, and LCT will at least slow down Team Secret. Bump KB1 back into the defensive end. Try and chase him down again. KB1 avoided the contact, got boost, and now he can charge downfield, but OSM's in the way. OSM from the corner, looking to center, got it through, and it's sent away by Knight.
Got it through, and now we're approaching the final minute here. Knight's gonna try to lead the charge. Nice musky, but Max, solid clear to the side, straight to OSM. I like this from Gladiators. Being able to pass it in transition makes it so much harder for Secret to keep the ball, but KB1's got a shot. LCT, what a save on the goal line.
And again, Team Secret come away empty-handed, and an opportunity for Gladiators to break out. High bounce for LCT to corral, and KB1 tried to take it right under him. He does. Now OSM comes in, didn't get that corner boost. Could be important as it goes all the way across. LCT couldn't get there. Another opportunity, and a miss in the back line, and something, this looks very awkward. We're gonna pause this. Or we're going to attempt to.
All right.
That's like, okay, something did not look right. I've seen some strange things in the RLCS, but yes, indeed, we will pause here with roughly 40 some odd seconds left in a scoreless game one, which is kind of already a story in and of itself.
Right, exactly. I mean, we looked at the clock. It was somewhere around 50 to 40 seconds.
Yep.
And there was no goals. There was definitely a chance, but then you saw, what had happened there. Honestly, the biggest chance for Secret was the one where KV1 downfield looked like he had a cherry pick goal. LCT, the hustle to get there, and then to get that touch out was just, it was perfect. And Gladiator, like we said, on the defensive end, has just been phenomenal. They're sitting with 5 saves this game. They've been matching everything that Team Secret has thrown at them. But of course, now it's about kind of closing out and getting on that scoreboard opportunity. OSM picked up 3 shots ever since we had talked about them not having any shot opportunities. And we want to see that maybe, equate to a little bit more on the side of Gladiators. You're absolutely right, though. I think a lot of us expected Secret to have 3, 4, 5 goals by now, but...
Well, I mean, they came very, very close to scoring 3 or 4 goals in this game, but they've been denied either by a shot off the post, off the crossbar, the save from LCT earlier. They have done enough to keep Team Secret at bay. And now, think about this. After this, technical delay, you're going to have a restart from a kickoff at about 45 to 50 seconds probably. I mean, now you could have just one kickoff instantly turn things around now for Gladiators. So, this is, tense moments really for both teams, but we're going to get a neutral start here, and all Gladiators need, one bounce to go their way, and all of a sudden, if you're Team Secret, maybe you start to panic a little bit. So both teams, of course, trying to keep in good spirits while we resolve this technical delay. Again, scoreless here in Game 1. As we continue on here in this group stage, that is what we've got all day here with both the alternate stream and the main stream going on. You can probably hear some of it in the background throughout the day. Currently sitting on 36 seconds before they reset the lobby here. We haven't gotten everybody back in, it looks like. And one number that I find very telling in the head-to-head right now is the physical play here, the demolitions. Maxu's been kind of headhunting. He leads the whole lobby with 4 demolitions, 4 out of the 5 that the Gladiators have. There's only been 1 demo on the other side, and I feel like for Secret, when you've got the advantage like this team does seem to have on paper, you've got to just go after them. I think a couple of demos immediately induces panic, gets them to kind of start questioning themselves, maybe a little panic calms. There's been very little of that, and we haven't seen many bumps either. Yeah,
the demo play has not been there necessarily, I would say. Looking, though, at this, I think you're absolutely right when you talk about taking these opportunities and making the most of them, really pushing through. I mean, just watching G1 versus FaZe earlier on the main stage, it felt like, FaZe, after that Game 3, they won that Game 3 overtime. Next thing you know, they take the next game, and you think, oh, wait, maybe FaZe could come back and take the series. Obviously, great job on G1 to be able to hold that and close out this series. I think that was fantastic for them. Let's see who's going to close out this game, though. 38 seconds left between Secret and Gladiators to see who's going to start this series off with the first game win.
The Gladiators content to let this ball come into their zone off that kickoff. Here goes OSM. 30 seconds remain in game number 1 after that lengthy delay. It is LCT trying to play that up for Maxu. And into the center, it's intercepted by Knight. More possession now for Team Secret. That's forced through. Maxu's got to deal with it. And a boost steal out of the corner from Knight. Still bomb downfield. Nobody to outlet to here in the final countdown. Boost steal for OSM is not going to yield much. 4 seconds left. Another one netward, easily dealt with by KV1, trying to end it here in regulation. And instead, it looked like Knight was going to get there. But now Maxu with the clear. Sadness will keep it up.
Oh, it's awkward.
Overtime looming, and I thought we were going to get there with OSM bringing it to ground. Instead, KV1 keeping it alive. OSM finally lets it drop. And now finally we go to overtime in game 1 with no score between Secret and Gladiators.
I saw Marky clapping after OSM let that ball hit the ground. He said, thank you. You do not want to give that space, but also you start to see some of the bumps come out, like you said, Stacks. Secret, understanding. Okay, Gladiators, the rotation has been consistent. How do we break through that? By trying to push past them with some of these bump plays, but so far, the beginning of overtime was a little bit in favor of Secret. Gladiators now able to get some room, keep this ball on the blue half, as Knight will try to set things up for Secret.
Important moment now early on in this series. Sadness bringing it in front. Everybody jumps for Gladiators. Could be trouble, but they get the clear from OSM. Now it's lobbed back in. Maxu forced to retreat. He's got that off to the corner, and that's well played by OSM, using KV1 to get it downfield.
See Knight looking to grab this. Good 50 there from Maxu. OSM with a crazy dive, and now it's going to go the other way. KV1 looking to apply the pressure. Gets this out in the midfield, but OSM, great recovery to be able to shut down any potential shot chance. Gladiators have to be sure not to get too comfortable. Secret are waiting for them to make a mistake. They've been so consistent, though, in this first game. It would be a shame if they were able to drop, if they dropped this, but they so far keep things settled. Good clear from OSM, and maybe we can see a chance for Gladiators up in front.
Looking for maybe one of those shot heard around the world type of deals here for Gladiators, trying to get an overtime winner in game one. Knight gets this downfield. LCT is right there. Maxu diving into the net just to avoid contact. And there's Sadness trying to start it back on the other side. KV1, quick reflex. Got it under the wall. LCT missed. KV1 did not. It goes under the bar, and Team Secret survives game one.
I mean, this one, Max, you know, he's playing that third. He's expecting a touch from LCT. No connection there. Max too far forward, and just a quick catch out. Big on KV1 to be able to come through and secure the game from Team Secret. But even for Team Secret to take this game, it wasn't easy, and that could be something that we look towards later. Definitely not the start from Secret we were expecting, but you got to give a shot to Gladiators for making that close.
Hey, at the end of the day, when they look back at it, a win is a win. They had them where they wanted them the whole time, right? 12 shots for Team Secret in a game that goes 6 minutes and 50 seconds before KV1 breaks the scoreless deadlock. And now Gladiators have to find a way to bounce back after, you have to call that kind of a heartbreaking loss, right? I mean, you played these guys as tight as you possibly could all the way through. They just could not get the critical touch they need. They had a few chances in regulation. Now we go to the Forbidden Temple for game two. We'll see if the momentum goes squarely to the side of Team Secret, where Gladiators can rebound and maybe get one in this series.
Already start in favor of Secret. You can see KV1, oh, that's a great touch. Looking for the bump, got the demo as well. Sadness a little late, but it doesn't matter. Back of the net, Secret on the board.
Sadness coming on, and this is exactly what Secret needs to do. You've got to go after physical plays. We saw that in the overtime as well. They were much more aggressive. They get a demo, they get a goal. Team Secret trying to get the snowball rolling downhill. We've seen Gladiators very slow to these kickoffs. Maybe trying to just kind of invite the ball in and get a quick counterattack on an unsuspecting foe. Maxu now will bring this to the corner. It's a good win in the midfield. Then Knight, very patient defense. Now Sadness. Gave that one away. LCT couldn't get by KV1. OSM will try his luck with no boost in the tank. Got friends in the middle, but can't quite get there. Now Maxu will try. Just Team Secret inviting Gladiators to try and center time and time again. They've repelled them every time. OSM, there's a rebound, but Sadness got it away, and Maxu couldn't get a clean touch.
This one will turn out. Sadness downfield looking for a demo. KV1 is gonna slot it, and Secret get another goal. This one, I mean, you gotta give credit here for Sadness. That lead block forcing OSM into a tough spot. Even though he has the boost, it doesn't matter because he's got somebody right on top of him opening up a lane for his teammates.
So 3 goals now for Secret in the series. The overtime winner in game one, and again, no kickoff there from Gladiators. Is let the ball in. Against these South American squads, I don't know that this is necessarily the play, but it's the plan they've gone with. Now it's KV1. He's got Knight to the right, but he's kind of out of the play. KV1 leaving it available, Knight back in. And Sadness lurking at midfield. He's gonna be called into action now. What a win by Maxu. Full tank of boost at midfield, but taken away by KV1 again.
Well, KV1 was trying to dish it out tonight. A little bit of a double commit there from Gladiators, and maybe some of that frustration kind of setting in, wanting to get things going. They have to stay locked in and on the same page. A couple more of those double commits come out, Secret will capitalize on those opportunities, but also Gladiators' offense has slowed down dramatically. It's been a much more controlled game by Team Secret. Infield pass, Sadness low and right through him. Oh my God, he didn't have to do him like that.
Oh, brother. Bring it right down. That's a nice little dish off too from Knight.
Oh, and Knight with the bump as well.
Getting Maxu in the air and making things very awkward for the Gladiators defense. Add all of that up, and it's a 3-goal lead now in game number 2, still yet to actually reach the halfway mark. So all that work from the Gladiators to keep things close in game 1, Secret might have just solved the puzzle.
Need more pressure here halfway through this game. OSM gets a demo to create some space, gets another demo, this time it's Max, but the ball's still on that back wall. Plenty of time for Secret to get boosted up. KV1 again, just keeping this in their own end, getting another bump. That was almost another goal. Sadness plays it across to just kind of keep that possession away. And Secret are just so much faster, all over the field. 4 goals in game 2, and yeah, they will go.
I think Gladiators kind of had him fooled early in this series, and Secret have certainly figured it all out. 12 shots in that overtime extended first game, 8 shots now, and 4 goals in game 2. And maybe more coming, but a chance out for Gladiators with KV1 dropping that off to the corner. Kind of a pinch downfield, and it's a good challenge by Maxu. I mean, Maxu's 50 game has actually been quite solid against KV1. That's something for Gladiators to hang their hat on. The problem is there just hasn't been enough positive for them so far. Opportunity here, but Knight just ahead of OSM. Maxu's back into the play, going right after Sad, who had to avoid OSM. Got the shot around him, and KV1 there to clear.
OSM last back. Team Secret trying to continue that streak of just successful offense. Gladiators just trying to kind of figure out their flow, their pace. OSM has to back up here. This is an awkward aerial, but makes it work. Knight will pick things up off the back wall. Maxu and LCT both up there. And LCT will try to kick this downfield. They can't get it downfield and create space for too long because Secret know, okay, just attack, just challenge the ball, get it out of their hands, and then let's pick it up. Let's move downfield. If you're off the ball and you're up in front, go for a bump or a demo, steal some boost, anything to make these guys uncomfortable. KV1, oh, line it up, put it in! Top left slot from KV1. I don't care if they're up by 4. That was a beauty to make it 5.
Yes, it was. KV1 finally putting the mechs on display. Finally, a goal that Secret can look at and go, all right, we'll put that one on the old highlight reel. Final minute here in game number 2. As Sadness drives this deep into the corner. Knight is there, and the only question now seems to be how many more will Secret add to the tally? Sadness. Oh, he was going to go after that. It got bumped out of the way. And now it's OSM. Quick redirect and sent back out by Sadness.
So far, it's been just all Secret here. And of course, we get the game 5 earlier today on the main stream. The scheduling, has been a little bit behind, but Team Secret are doing their best to make sure that this stream is catching up and on a full pace here, because at this point, it's looking like we're entering sweep territory. 10 seconds left, up by 5. Gladiators have not scored a goal this game. They've only got 3 shots. Can you remember what they were? If so, let me know, because it feels like this one has been Team Secret. They have owned Forbidden Temple. They're gonna put this series on match point.
Yeah, and only 2 of those shots even required saves, both from KV1. Team Secret dominating now. They faced a challenge in that opening game from the Gladiators. The challenge has been dismissed. The physical play continued from Gladiators.
Yeah.
They still managed to rack up some demolitions. Problem is, it just has not been enough. There hasn't been enough possession. They've had to play so much defense against a squad facing now 22 shots over the first couple of games just eventually the dam has to break, right? Eventually the water just flows through, and right now it is a torrential downpour flooding into the Gladiators' end.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
That one was really good.
Subi taught me very well.
I can see clearly. I did not have anything to follow on that one. I was like, wow, that was just really good.
Well, what does Gladiators have to do now to follow this up? I mean, obviously, you got to walk before you can run, right? You got to get one on the board just to get any kind of confidence. But you're going up against a team where you always have to have your head on a swivel with them whipping around the zone so quickly.
Right.
And with all the physical play, it just becomes even tougher.
It's one of those things where, you have to be 2 steps ahead. Gladiators should understand that. You should be thinking, okay, what is my teammate going to win this? Are they not? It feels like they've gone into this series with a lot of faith in each other. And you saw that in game 1, up until LCT missed that sidewall touch. Then afterwards, everybody, it feels like it kind of went rogue a little bit. And everybody's doing their own thing. We've seen, like we said, double commits. The communication just has to be a lot better from them. And they also have to make sure to tighten up again on that defense. That was something that was so good for them out of game 1. Meanwhile, Team Secret, they are just free-flowing and having a lot of fun.
Yes, they are. They are trying to add to the highlight reel before even really securing this game. OSM got one on the doorstep. LCT couldn't quite get there to follow it up. It's blocked away. Here goes KB1 tonight. Got the win on the 50, and now Sadness blocked away by OSM. There's an opportunity here for Gladiators, especially if Team Secret gets a little overconfident. And again, every game matters so much in this group stage. Knight back downfield, only one to beat, and OSM is up to the task.
Yeah, you saw Knight, he was trying to get in front of that. Looked to try to see if the bump would come through, but just a little late on that. And OSM with the read too as well. Great car control. Especially in this game particularly, both on offense and defense. You saw that earlier shot that he had. If he can get on that a little bit more, try to develop those solo plays, and I feel like it could get past Team Secret's defense, maybe open up a chance. Right now, though, great saves coming out once again. That's going to be OSM's second save as he hands the ball off to Max.
Team Secret looking to go 6-0 through the first 2 series. They had a sweep earlier over round 0. Team Liquid keeping pace with them. 3-0 sweep over the Gladiator squad. That one ricochets just high and wide. And LCT couldn't quite get that from Sadness. Now it's Maxu. Gave it away to KB1. Sadness up high. OSM's got to have it, and he does. But it's a juicy rebound that Knight was a little too slow to. So LCT got rid of this. Now Maxu hard off the corner. OSM couldn't get there. KB1 could. He's been deadly in this series. It's there, and Maxu sweeps that ball away.
Not necessarily the best touch from LCT on the defensive line, and good on Maxu to be able to get him out of there. But at this point, though, you got to start looking at those boost totals, because not that much on the side of Gladiators as this ball gets sent the other way. OSM, whoop, good touch there, was almost dangerous potential to own goal. And instead, will let this one go back the other way. KB1 will take it from his own end, and we're halfway through this game. The scoring from Team Secret has slowed down. Well, it stopped. They haven't gotten on the board yet. This is something similar to game 1, where Gladiators, again, more control. They've also been on the ball more, with just simply more ball touches than Team Secret.
They've got to find a way to convert that into legitimate offense, though. Not many shots to go around in this game on the Gladiator side. That will count as one. Only their second, but this is off the backboard, available, and just blocked by Sadness.
Oh, no.
Still in front, but nobody home, and back the other way, inside the dotted lines. Knight will score for Team Secret.
This one comes off the touch from Max. You see OSM in the corner there. He didn't have boost. Wanted to see if he could get that corner steal, but OSM was third man. LCT didn't have enough time to get back, and it's just a wide open net the other way. Team Secret now with the lead, with control on this game. And also, that was weird. No one on the diagonal went for the kickoff from Gladiators. Maybe they're trying to see if they can grab that early possession, get everybody boosted up.
Well, it's been their plan all along in this series. And, well, you look at the possession as the series has gone on. I mean, they have been inviting Gladiator, or rather Secret, to kind of take possession and try and get them on counterattacks. And it has not yielded any fruit so far. It's KB1 again. Flip, reset, try to drop it off to Knight. And Sadness at least got a piece of this. KB1. Redirect's not there. There's another demo though. And the fake yields nothing again. Opportunity for LCT. Looking for an equalizer. More importantly, just a goal for the Gladiators. Instead intercepted by Knight. Second touch got that central, and more time burning off the clock here for Gladiators to try and mount a comeback in game 3.
Oh, there's a bump. Sadness will have to play this into the corner. OSM on top of it. Gladiators need a good drive downfield. Not much time left on the clock to do it otherwise. 2 short series, and this one is looking like a perfect sweep if they can't get on the board. 24 seconds remaining. Secret can keep this a 1-goal game if they play the 50 game correctly. We'll see what Gladiators can do on their final push.
Gladiators have had a plan, they've stuck to it, and unfortunately, you can't keep running the football and taking the air out of it when you're trailing. And eventually another one goes in for Secret. It's Knight from KV1. Knight hadn't scored in this series until his first goal in this game. That's his second, and that should just about put it away. Maxu at least got this downfield, only 8 seconds left. KV1 looking for one more for the road. He will not get one here, only 2 seconds left now. And it is indeed a perfect sweep for Team Secret. They go 1-0 in overtime, 5-0 in the second game, and then just 2-zip. All they needed was 2 quick strikes out of Knight to put the series away.
Now everyone's going to be looking towards that Team Secret versus Team Liquid matchup later on today.
Yes,
well, not today, tomorrow, I believe, to see who wins the group. And depending on how things shake out for Ground Zero, it may be a Ground Zero Gladiators match to see who stays alive. We have yet to see those matches play, I believe. But